So this comes from the Associated Press. Pretty interesting news, as a matter of fact. First reported U.S. case of COVID-19 variant found in Colorado. So from reading this headline, I'm getting the assumption now that there is a new strand of COVID-19 going around. A new strand. So, Associated Press, right, we get on here. The first reported U.S. case of the COVID-19 variant that's been seen in the U.K. has been discovered in Colorado, Governor Jared Polis announced Tuesday. A new variant of COVID. A new variant of COVID has been discovered. It originally came from the UK, of course, but here in the US, it's, new. It's new, okay? So, the variant was found in a man in his 20s who is in isolation southeast of Denver and has no travel history, state health officials have said. The Colorado State Lab confirmed the virus variant, and the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, and Prevention was notified. Scientists in the UK believe the variant is more contagious than previously identified strands. The vaccines being given now are thought to be effective against the variant, Colorado health officials said in a news release. That was my biggest concern. We got this vaccine finally, and, the question that I had is will the vaccine fight against this new variant of COVID? That was my biggest concern, right? I was like, man, I hope this vaccine is able to at least be effective against this new strain of COVID. And at least the Associated Press here has actually kind of confirmed that. So public health officials are investigating other potential cases and performing contact tracing to determine the spread of the variant throughout the state. There is a lot we don't know about this new COVID-19 variant, but scientists in the UK are warning the world that it is significantly more contagious. The health and safety of Coloradans, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. Coloradans? My apologies, I'm not from Colorado, is our top priority, and we will closely monitor this case as well as all COVID-19 indicators very closely, Polis said. Polis and state health officials are expected to hold a news conference Wednesday. The discovery of the new variant led the CDC to issue new rules on Christmas Day for travelers arriving to the U.S. from the UK, requiring they show proof of a negative COVID-19 test. Worry has been growing about the variant since Saturday, when Britain's Prime Minister said a new strain of the coronavirus seemed to spread more easily than earlier ones and was moving rapidly through England. The nation's first variant case was identified in southeast England. I think one thing that we can point out is even though this case has been shown to spread even quicker, it's more contagious. I mean, you got to think, it's kind of getting colder weather. So keeping that in mind, obviously, diseases such as the flu, such as coronavirus, are going to be easily more spreadable. So I wonder if they took that into account whenever they said that this new strain of COVID is actually more contagious. I don't know if they took that into account, but that's something that you should definitely take into account. Dozens of countries barred flights from the UK, and southern England was placed under strict lockdown measures. Scientists say there is reason for concern, but the new strains should not cause alarm. New variants of the coronavirus have been seen almost since the virus was first detected in China nearly a year ago. It is common for viruses to undergo minor changes as they reproduce and move through a population. The slight modifications are how scientists track the spread of a virus from one place to another. But if the virus has significant mutations, one concern is that current vaccines might no longer offer the same protections. Although that's a possibility to watch for over time. With the coronavirus, experts say they don't believe it will be the case with the latest variant. It doesn't appear as if this is like a major thing, right? There's a new strain of it going around. There's been several new strains of it, according to this article, that has been found, ever since the original coronavirus strain was actually found last year, right? But of course, this may just be nothing. But then again, it could possibly be something huge. And I mean, at least it's good to know that there are, there's actually a chance, right, that the current vaccine will actually be able to fight against the new coronavirus or the new strain of coronavirus, right? So, I mean, hopefully what they're saying is true, that it's going to be able to fight against it. And I hope that's true, man, because we have been suffering throughout 2020. 2020 has just been awful, and it's all got to do with coronavirus, the pandemic. I mean, I can go into other things, of course, too, but the big thing being the pandemic and coronavirus and whatnot, right? So this may be a complete horror story for 2021. 2021 may start absolutely awful. Then again, if we get vaccines out and these vaccines are actually effective against this new strain of COVID-19, then, maybe all will be good. And, I hope all does end up turning out good for a change, man. 2020 has been awful. Anyways, though, guys, thank you all for tuning into this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash like. It would be super greatly appreciated to hear what you guys have to say. I love y'all. Stay beautiful. Do not go ugly on me either. And I'll see you all in the next one.